Okay, this is part 2 here. So we will continue part 2, February 15th. And Teacher Grant wanted to have everybody see how to post something in WebTalk. Again, if it's easy, that's up to the individual and what device they're using. So this is part 2 now. We're going to continue with answering and showing how to post something. We'll give about a minute or so for individuals to come back in. And we'll mute that for now and let everybody. Again, there is a feature in Zoom to admit people in. You can admit people in permission-based. It doesn't mean they all have to just come in, they flow in all the time. No, you can permit people in to your interactive Zoom discussions. Teacher Tim likes the feature of admitting people in because, again, you can control how many people you want. Teacher Tim, I don't care how many people join in. If it's 1, if it's 50, doesn't matter. What's nice about Zoom is you can control it. And in the future, these interactive classes will be to a limited number of members who join. They're punctual, they're on time, and the teacher can begin. That'll be up to the teacher as well, though, to create that type of environment. So, all right, let's begin. This is how to create a WebTalk post. Here's the magic news feed. It's called a magic news feed because there's a lot of technology that many people have never seen before. Many different things here. So you just create post. You click. Okay. First thing you want to do, you might want to type something. So this is a test for new WebTalkers. How to post content in your WebTalk. All right, so there it is. This is a test for new WebTalkers, how to post content in your WebTalk. Now, pressing photos. Right now, videos, no. You cannot put in a native video. You can copy and paste a YouTube video. You can copy and paste from YouTube into WebTalk. Just copy and paste right in the comments, right here where you write and type, copy and paste, and then it shows the video and your words at the top. Why are you sharing this YouTube video? It's very important. So, but right now we're just going to show how to put in a photo. Maybe it's a selfie of yourself. Okay. Now this is a selfie of Teacher Tim. Okay. This is a selfie of Teacher Tim right here, the gorilla. All right. Now, the gorilla, a selfie of Teacher Tim. Well, do I really want to send it to public? Do I want to send it on my magic news feed to everybody in WebTalk? Or do I want to press the little arrow down where it says public share with all contacts? It's a light blue. Or maybe do I want to share my selfie to the professional contacts? Absolutely not. Do you think businesses and professionals want to see a selfie of yourself? No, it's not your professional. Well, personal. How about personal? All your friends in WebTalk, they want to see your selfie. They want to comment. They want to press love or like. Personal. Perfect spot. Or you have a custom group right here. Okay, custom group. You set up a personal network already when you sent connection requests. Personal network, were they family? Were they your friend? You can put in the family right there. Click it, add. What's going to happen? Everybody in your personal network that you chose as family is going to see this only. Custom group. Professional network, okay? If you have a prospect, you turn it on, select type of contact. Investors, job candidate, vendors, providers, entrepreneurs. You set that up already. So you press entrepreneurs for innovative English. I didn't set up anything like that. So, it's going to go to nobody. I add the group, I select. That's custom groups. So let me get out of that one. Let's go back to personal. I'm gonna post it to Facebook at the same time. LinkedIn, I don't have it connected to WebTalk. I don't have LinkedIn. Twitter is there. You can click Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Slack. And at the same time, when you press post, it's going to go to all your other social platforms so everybody else can see what you're doing at the same time, saving you minutes and hours, especially when you create a lot of content every day. Not many people understand the value of that feature. So you post it. All right. I'm going to pop it here. I'm going to copy and paste something here. I just cut it. Wait a minute. All right. Let me pop this again. Copy. All right. I'm going to post. Right now, it's going over. It's connected to Facebook, WebTalk. There's the post in WebTalk. Now, Facebook. Say something to Facebook. Boom. Paste it. Post to Facebook. Done. 2 platforms, same time. Saved you time. Teacher Grant, beneficial to WebTalkers at some point?
I think it's very helpful for them.
Exactly. Now, do you get that in WeChat? Teacher Grant, do you see that in WeChat?
Minorly, it's very minor to it's not as advanced as WebTalk is. You can select certain groups, but it's and again, it's on mobile.
Okay.
It's I think if people who are coming from WeChat, this should be a cinch for them because it can be done just as easy. So it's very, very easy to do.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Teacher Grant, for that question that actually benefits many. He already knew the answer. So if anybody else has any questions.
Of course I do. I think they're just shy and they don't know how to, I don't know. Maybe it's the thing. They're shy.
Well, everyone, Teacher Grant just called you shy, and the true project-based teacher will never call humanity shy. It is only because he's already asked these questions privately that he knows.
Well, I've asked a lot of simple questions just as much as this one, yes. So.
All right, let's take on Super Dad Andy, the ambassador of Vietnam, the WebTalker. Super Dad Andy, do you have any questions about WebTalk?
Hello, teacher team. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Actually, today I see in our messenger club the guy of WebTalk. I see WebTalk from Italy. I have many questions about how to use WebTalk. I think the new WebTalk and I send messenger privately for him and guide him. I think he didn't know when the new WebTalk and I spend about uh, 30 minutes to explain and guide him to you in WebTalk. That I think it's difficult to explain in Messenger. But I have appointment in Zoom, but he busy. And but I don't if I didn't explain in Messenger, I think he doesn't know what you do in WebTalk. And I think many people in Vietnam are the same. Yes, it's difficult to explain when they uh, don't join Zoom.
Very nice,
Yeah.
Super Dad Andy. Yes. And you know, let's mute your mic there for a second as everybody's talking. Super Dad Andy. First, Super Dad Andy, Innovative English of Vietnam. He just shared. There's a lot of effort involved when new web talkers join Web Talk. He's talking to them privately. 30 minutes he shared. A new one today. And then he's sharing that it's difficult to be in Messenger in the groups to explain. They need to see Zoom. Zoom is separate than Web Talk. They need to see Zoom. They need to come to Zoom. They need to speak in Vietnamese. They need to ask questions with Super Dad Andy. He will create the interactive classes for Vietnam in Zoom, getting them all to come in and talk your mother tongue. Because if you think that the world understands Web Talk in English from America and England and Australia, you're absolutely incorrect. Because even America doesn't understand Web Talk. Even England doesn't understand Web Talk. Even Australia doesn't understand Web Talk. Even when you talk in the mother tongue of English, they do not understand the high level beauty of the all in one networking platform. So, Super Dad Andy, beautiful idea. Send as many into Vietnam or into Zoom from Vietnam. You guide them with Teacher Toto. You create the interactive Zooms and get them recorded. Get them recorded for your YouTube channel. This is true project
Teacher
based.
team,
Yes.
teacher team, can you share my profile in WebTalk?
Yes, I can.
I have idea insert information about WebTalk in my profile.
Super Dad Andy. Trying more and more
Yeah.
by all your heart to improve. Okay, your information is right there, right?
Yes. In about me, I introduce about me, and then I introduce about WebTalk and insert a video about WebTalk. When I share my profile for my friend, I don't know they care it. Yeah.
Well, Super Dad Andy, it's again, any new web talker is going to come into Web Talk. They don't even know how to get to your page. They don't know how to get there. So it's all about learning issues. It's all about being patient with the new web talkers, and they will know how to get to you. They will learn. And the recommendations are very important in Web Talk, everyone. Teacher Toto recommending Super Dad Andy. Teacher Tim, June 21st, 2019. Teacher Tim recommends who? Super Dad Andy. Aloha, Super Dad Andy. Thank you for sharing your vision on the global stage of Facebook. Teacher Tim and the Passionate Pioneers are standing with Innovative English of Vietnam and your expansion of helping your country learn English naturally and build global connections. Keep supporting your family and your community by deeply listening to them, and keep sharing your bigger picture of true education for Vietnam and the world, written with compassion from a teacher named Tim. That's over 6 months ago written. Was there Zoom at that time? No. There was Facebook Live, and Super Dad Andy went on the global stage and he shared his dream Fila to the true project-based teacher. And once that happened, Teacher Tim wrote a recommendation, and there it is. Done.
Yes, thank you, teacher name, my profile, and I have a question. I don't know who invite me go to web talk. Can you help me give
Ah,
information?
you don't know, huh? Someone
I don't know,
listening
and I
right now,
don't.
someone listening right now invited you. Someone's listening. They invited you. Let's go check it out. Let's go see. All right, you ready? We'll pop back into Web Talk. All right. All right. Who invited
Actually,
Super Dad
I don't
Andy?
remember.
Who invited Super Dad Andy to Web Talk? All right, you go to the followers of the Web Talk profile. 185 followers. All right, now you got to scroll all the way down. You got to scroll all the way down. Check out all his followers. Scrolling. There's Scott Gerard. There's Atul. All of his followers. Scroll down. All right, it's coming. Someone's smiling because this individual knows that they invited Super Dad Andy. All right, we're scrolling down. We got to scroll down 185. There's Teacher Toto. Oh, Teacher Toto did not invite you. Super Dad Andy, we're going to scroll down. We're going to scroll. There's Teacher Baree. Teacher Baree, he did not invite. He did not invite. Here comes Luke Pudd, the super engineer. We're going to talk to her if she can talk. We're scrolling down Web Talks profile of Super Dad Andy. We're scrolling down. We're scrolling down. We're going to see who invited him with an invitation link to Web Talk. Scrolling down. It's loading right now. See the loading? See the three little? It's loading. I'm going to mute your mic here for a second, Super Dad Andy, with the cars passing by right outside your window. All right, so let's see. It's still scrolling down. There's Super Shara, Innovative English of Kurdistan. She did not invite you. There's the French actor. He did not invite you, even though people are going to Google and finding his invitation. Still today, there are people still going to Google with it and connecting with him, even though they're listening to all of you talk about Web Talk. All right, let's see. We're still scrolling down. He's got a lot of followers. It's still loading. See, it's a little bit slow. Web Talk's in beta. Humanity. Web Talk's in beta. They're programming and putting a lot of stuff in right now because they're fixing the bugs. They're getting ready for the Web Talk engagement points next week and the widget. Oh, there's Teacher Andy. Did Teacher Andy invite Super Dad Andy? No, he did not. Coach Nalutza. Coach Nalutza invited Super Dad Andy. And how did Super Dad Andy get Coach Nalutza's invitation? Teacher Tim shared it to Super Dad Andy. There. Does that answer your question?
Invite me, invite me, join, sign up in web talk.
Yes. Yes. And um, it's that simple.
Yes,
Super Dad Andy.
I demand. I remember that I'm in a beautiful Facebook club. That May I join with Coach and was from John Ling. Yeah, and now I know. Yeah, thank you, Coach Nenuza. Thank you, teacher James. That's information for me. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, Super Dan Andy. Thank you for being brave enough to come here and speak English and ask questions. You are one of a kind. Just like each individual in this world will begin to understand in the 21st century, you guys are all one of a kind. You're awakening to understand that, and that's true project. Luke Pod, can you talk now? Super engineer, are you able to talk now?
Hello.
Yeah, there she is. Luke Pod, where are you right now? Where are you at the university?
I'm at my home.
Okay,
At my home.
very nice. And your home is where? Bangkok or where?
Patum Thani.
Okay,
Langsit. Yeah.
very nice. Luke Pod, thank you for joining. So nice to hear your voice.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And can you share with everyone, how did we meet? You remember like a couple weeks ago? Can you share the story? How did we meet?
We are met by in our signal cards that our my teacher need like want everyone to practice English, so I met with teacher team there. Yeah.
Look at that. Yes. Super mom, your professor had an idea. Send all the super engineers to the insane teacher Tim so they can practice English at the English clinic. And you were awesome, Luke Pub, because you were right in the center of all your friends, and you were so strong with your English. And I'm like, I could tell there was like a little bit of a British accent. Remember when you're talking?
Yes.
And I said, hey,
Yeah.
Luke Pub, do you want to develop your British accent? And right, you're like, yes. I said, okay, all right. After this teaching session, you're teaching Teacher Tim in the reflection video, I'll get to you in line. And we've been communicating ever since over there, Luke Putt.
Yes.
Yes. And thank you for that, because you know, Luke Putt, that all the super engineers are extremely busy.
Yes. I understand that.
Yes. And do you have any questions about these types of environments that are being created for you, for Thailand, for the world? Signing up for WebTalk for free. You created WebTalk posts thanking Teacher John, and you're here now interacting and listening. Do you have any questions about this, Luke?
No, not yet. I think it's okay now. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Luke Pud was one of those individuals that asked, some questions in line, the Thai messenger. It's like a Thai messenger. And we just spoke there privately because she had shared, you know, in the English clinic what she was passionate about. And that was the British accent. That was learning English, speaking. And Luke Bud, you did great. Your team and all the others teaching me about signals and, what was the other stuff that I learned? Holy mackerel. I have to go back to the reflection because it was high level math, you know? Amazing.
Yes.
Just amazing. Do you know, Luke Pub, I spoke to Supermom, the professor, yesterday. And I asked her, I said, how were the reflection videos? After all the super engineers were teaching me, blah, blah, blah. She said, wonderful. And she said, Teacher Tim, you knew why I sent them there so they could practice. And that's exactly what it was about.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
Yes, yes. And it was really that simple, because your professor, the super mom, she loves all of you. And she truly wants you to be able to develop the speaking, to share your visions to the world, because you're creating for the world. You're creating for you with projects coming as you're, what year are you? Can you share with everyone, to the audience, what year are you at the university?
Second year,
Second year.
automation engineering. Yeah.
Yeah, the international program. Yes. And second year, a sophomore. So Luke Pub still has a couple more years before she's going to be involved with her own true project with a team if she chooses. So that's where Luke Pub, you'll be able to come to the English clinic, you see, and talk to me about your project, speaking, presenting, developing, and then your thesis. See, at the end
Okay.
of graduation, Tim, you'll come in, we'll check the thesis, you're going to have fun, and boom, boom, bye, Teacher Tim. We'll see you later. We're going to travel the world. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Luke Pub, also, I want to share with you that I want to thank you for signing up for Web Talk and being a part of it. We're going to get more super engineers to join. And the purpose is, as you know, Teacher Tim's Web Talk account will be given to the university, our department, Automation Engineering, INC, for revenue in the future for your travel, for your English clubs, and you'll have revenue from Web Talk account based on super engineers using Web Talk, developing their speaking in these types of interactive classes. And Web Talk says thank you, and they share. Okay, Lupa?
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Lupa, for coming here and speaking. We'll talk to you very soon. And next time you come to the English clinic, Teacher Tim will recognize you, okay?
Okay.
I only met you one time, and then you came in on Thursday and like, oh, how can I help you? Oh, Teacher Tim, you forgot about me? I'm like, oh, man. Yes. Teacher Grant, you want to, oh, Terry, do you have a question? You put on the mic? No. Okay.
What?
Teacher Grant, any other questions? If anybody else has any questions about Web Talk, Teacher Grant?
Here's another kind of odd question. For people who aren't in it for the money, getting points and stuff, what would you say would motivate them to sign up, taking that part of it out? If people are like, oh, I don't care about getting points and getting paid, what would be the benefit for them to join?
Okay, well, there are many things to cover that part, because many people in the world, they want to support a nonprofit organization, so they share that they give their own money to a nonprofit organization. So what do when they give their own money to a nonprofit organization? They have to work more hours at their job to make the money. So all of a sudden, Web Talk comes along, and oh, I don't care about the Web Talk engagement points, and I don't care about the money. Okay, then go away, go into your job, and stop complaining that you're working 3 jobs and you want to give to a nonprofit. Use a social platform that's going to benefit humanity, going to benefit global teachers, going to benefit your community. You just don't know it yet, and a nonprofit. So, that solves that little part. Now, let's say it's someone like, a student who says, I don't care about the money. I just want to learn English. Well, what do you think we're creating here? How are you going to support your teachers with 0 money? You're going to go in Web Talk. You're going to engage with them. You're just going to engage with them and comment, thanking for the classes, what you learned in Web Talk, and you join the interactive classes. You don't have to be part of the engagement points of Web Talk. That's a free rewards program. The only thing that's necessary to be part of this whole true educational evolution is completing the profile. And then what comes next? The Web Talk Verify with a government ID, facial recognition. All of that's coming.
with I forget what it's called, Pioneer. Are they creating for people who are in China, right? Do they have what can they connect with? I don't know if China can connect with Payoneer.
So you don't know. So there's your learning issue. Go research it because they can.
Because I believe, well, no, I mean, as far as I recollect, I was trying to actually use it to get money to be sent to me, but I don't believe Payoneer works. I know PayPal would work, which is coming soon, but I know there's like a big fee or whatever. So, but as far as Payoneer, I don't know if they're coming up with any country-friendly apps. Maybe I have to look at RJ's posts, I guess, for that. For example, they have certain apps that will cater to certain countries, for Russia, for Vietnam, etc. So that's what I was gonna say, for people who can't bind their accounts. That might be troublesome for them to be able to complete the profile, complete the referral process.
Right. And that really is one of the learning issues of WebTalk, because they are making it global. And as you know, in this world, there are many countries that are, protecting their citizens for whatever reasons. So WebTalk is not only just about China. China has their own system. They're a cashless society, pretty much. The world doesn't know that. They're a cashless society. They know how to use their smartphone. They walk around. They don't have money in their pockets. They have it in their smartphone through their banking systems online. And people don't understand that. They don't know that. So if if you're, doing something with the RMB connected to the dollar from WebTalk, there's going to be a lot of fees and foreign currency exchanges and things. You're going to lose some from the rate exchange. And yeah, PayPal has a heavy fee. Payoneer has a fee. These are all part of companies making money online. They got fees. Now you just changed the question from individuals that don't want to be part of making money to the banking and connection. So you just covered the hole right there as you added more. RJ's aware of everything. We're bringing WebTalk to China. RJ didn't think about bringing WebTalk to China. Just Teacher Tim knows individuals in China through their dream Fila. So very simple. I can go right to sharing the screen, and I'll share with you someone that's been in WebTalk for over a year, and you don't know who she is. Her name is Teacher Alice. And Teacher Alice is the first global teacher from WeChat. Met her in WeChat and CC Talk. Why can't it looks like it's frozen right now. Oh, there we go. They're doing something. And there were a lot of, people that knew who Teacher Alice was. She joined WebTalk over a year ago. Recommendation written by Teacher Tim over a year ago. She was active. She's in China. She was part of it. Now she's the first global teacher where all those red envelopes came in from WeChat. Teacher Tim redirected it right toward Teacher Alice. Why? Because she was given time, her own time in CC Talk and WeChat, developing people in all these large groups of 500 everywhere. Different groups, 500, 500, 500. Teacher Tim listening to all voice messages. How could he do it? How could he be so aware? How could he respond to everything? So WeChat, you say, Teacher Grant, that you're all these clubs and you can't answer everything. Well, that's you. That's your fact. You have your vision. You have your school to go teach at, an international school. You have your time of 24 hours that you have to concentrate to make money. You can't compare yourself to Teacher Tim. I am 24 hours of understanding what true awareness is. The present moment in 24 hours is unlimited. Humanity doesn't understand that. I don't care if they understand it or not. Teacher Tim is just simply true awareness. That's it. How? Life, an alkalized body, understanding how. When the world chooses to be acidic, and fading away and burning themselves, Teacher Tim is an alkaline human body. Do you understand that? No, because you're programmed to cook food. So you wouldn't understand what alkaline and acid is. So you're running around burning up. Oh, everybody's telling me what to do. I got to be selfless. I can't be selfish. Actually, you're going to understand that being selfish is number one to building up who you are. And you've been programmed to think that selfish is a negative word. And in true project-based learning, selfish is about your vision. Tell me what yourself is. What do you want to create from your heart connected to your spirit or soul? Whatever you want to call it, humanity. So, Teacher Grant, you're just
Teacher
learning
Tim,
about who Teacher Tim is. All right. Super Dad Andy, what's your question?
uh, do you know Mr. Mr. Terry Ham in Vietnamese group Messenger? Can you tell me about your ID and Mr. Ham? What do you think about our group? And God, do you God did you have everyone in Vietnamese group messenger? Yes, I want to take the team and Miss Terry Ham can share about that.
Terry, would you like to answer that?
I didn't get all of that. My internet is not working well and it's breaking up quite a bit.
Okay.
So I didn't get the question.
Okay. Thank you, Terry. I'll talk to Super Dad Andy right now.
Okay.
And so, Super Dad Andy, the reason why Terry is in that Web Talk team of Messenger, Teacher Tim put her there, is because very soon Vietnam is going to be sharing Terry's invitation. She purchased a pro package on her own. How is Vietnam going to take care of Terry? An American who's here, everywhere, in many different, we're going to begin to share her invitation to Web Talk. Teacher Tim took care of your pro package with Teacher Toto. That was your gift to Vietnam. 5 levels. Teacher Toto, pro package, 5 levels. Super Dad Andy, 5 levels based on your true effort. That's your gift. It's called true effort. We're going to continue. Now it's time to give to Terry and grow what she is involved in. Same like you, Super Dad Andy. She's supporting a friend. She purchased a pro package, unlocking 5 levels to develop a nonprofit organization for her to give out. She doesn't care about the money. She wants to give revenue sharing when she makes it to give to the people that she knows in her community. She unlocked 5 levels for another American, creating something very special right now. But the world doesn't know that. They haven't listened enough yet to the stories and the connections of what this puzzle is. This is just a piece of a puzzle, and one more being connected, one more being connected, another being connected. So, Super Dad Andy, Terry is only there, and she is active, as you know. She's an American inside there. The reason is I shared privately. I want to put her in there because Vietnam is going to share her invitation very soon, like we're trying to do when I bring in people from Vietnam into that messenger club. Super Dad Andy, share Teacher Terry's invitation. You need to talk Vietnamese privately, share her, and get her to grow her 5 levels. And then it's a bigger base of individuals being supported. Because we've only just begun with you, Super Dad Andy, as you know.
Yes, I think that is
1 minute is left.
good.
1 minute left. Super Dad Andy. Super Dad Andy. Thank you, Teacher Buri. I will end this with a